Hello everyone, the big summer reveal has gone by, so let's see how my predictions went, and let's just say I'm not the kind of guy that has to predict the winning numbers of the lottery. I barely had anything right. But yeah, the biggest surprise for me personally was that the first codex for 40k is actually going to be orcs and not the space marines. So the big antagonists of Armageddon are getting their codex as the very first one, together with a whole set of new figures, like the ramshackle battle wagon and everything. Pretty cool looking stuff, but apart from that little prediction, not really up my alley. That's also why I'm not talking Horus Heresy or something, or Titanicus, because I didn't predict anything, as I don't really follow those games. Next up we went to the old world, and it wasn't the Dark Elves, it was the rumored Chaos versus Kathai box. Kathai are the same models that came out the past years, but Chaos has a totally new revamp on their line, with new warriors and knights and a pretty awesome looking two-headed dragon. Now I must say those Chaos troops, they look awesome. They also look like a big nightmare for non-painting people, with all the grisly details and everything. Very detailed, so quite a bit of an investment, I guess, to paint that to a decent level. Also coming, and I had that one right, was the 1.5 rulebook. So it's a revised edition, but as I say, you can keep your old rulebook and play with all the facts. So yeah, I might pick this one up just for easiness sake. And then something that was pretty cool, that's the Battle March General Compendium for small 400 to 750 games, a bit of a skirmish version of Warhammer the Old World, so I think that is damn pretty cool and something I will definitely take up. Next up we went to Blood Bowl. There was a bit of everything possible. I didn't really predict anything, but we got Morgan Torgin Plastic now, which is everybody's favorite bruiser, but also a Plastic Minotaur together with a Rat Ogre. But the Minotaur, that's one that I'm picking up because he has that option to go in a Chaos Dwarf armor. Team, you can put him in the starting roster for completeness sake, because to be honest, I don't think the sculpt is that great. There's something just looking wrong with his face. He has like a you know, the hyenas from the Lion King, that kind of smile, but luckily on the armored version of the Chaos Dwarf you don't really see that one, but that's something that I'm gonna pick up for sure. Together with their big release, the new Spike magazine with the rules for Blood Bowl 7s and a Blood Bowl 7s pitch for those shorter, smaller Blood Bowl quick games. Hey, maybe if we're lucky we might even get that at the club for some occasional gameplay in, so that would be pretty cool. And then, of course, there's the one thing that I did have right. The new Necromunda is here. It's called Necromunda Skirmish. There's gonna be a new core set again with a Goliath and Escher in there. Not really, so I'm not picking up the core set because I'm a Calder boy, and I got lots of scenery anyway. But I'm going to pick up the core rulebook with the Ghiblis going on, templates, dice, tokens, because to play at. And well, if I jump in now from the beginning, I might actually be able to follow it all. And all the gangs are going to be in two books now, the Gangs of the Outlands and the Gangs of the Underhive. So the Gangs of the Underhive are your traditional 8 houses, Calder for the win, by the way. And your Gangs of the Outlands are like the Ashways and the Enforcers and everything. So those are two books that I will be picking up right from the get-go, and hopefully we finally will get the game playing again, because I love the 90s version. Dabbled only a little bit in the rebooted version because book bloat, but now that it resets, might be a chance to keep up to date from the beginning. We'll see how it goes, but at least I'm motivated now to paint up my new Kador gang instead of repainting my old metal ones. So, and if not, I can still use my one-page rules after all. And then we had, of course, the Age of Sigmar release, which are the Ogre Maw tribes. New army that comes out, or rebooted army. I had expected them to be for 5th and that they would do the dwarves first, but yep, here they are, the big ogres. They have a bit of a very special look. Can't say I'm like this guy with the big axe and the fur and everything. That's an awesome model. And the Mole tribe riders, they're pretty cool, but then they also have this faction, or too much on the innard eating part, so you got this special character. Though that cauldron is really grisly what's lying in there. But you got also, for the same thing, I'm not going to show them all these cleavers, and well, that just looks, the cleavers, the butcher, they just look a bit too much, how how should I say it, horror movie goons, ghoul, strange things, more something from a Resident Evil game or something than your planes, the image that you have of your well, Khanite, planeswalking ogres. Maybe for my taste a bit too much to the butcher and grizzly side thing, and then less to the oriental ogre teaming. But yeah, that's how it is. I'm not playing ogres anyway, so that's not really an issue for me, but just a bit of a feel with the range. And then there was a kill team. Normally I didn't predict on that, but I'm including it here because, well, youth nostalgia. Ever since I started dabbling a bit in 40k back in 1995 with Codex Eldar, that was my first force with Karandras the Shadow Lord, the middle one. There was always talk of the Exodites. You had Citadel journals with army lists and how to convert them with old Cold War riders. Nothing going on. And now with Kill Team, they have finally arrived. So that's about 31, 32 years since I first read about them. The Elder Exodites, the Dino Rider Elder, basically that escaped the fall by staying on their maiden world. So they're also the kind that doesn't use the soul stones for those who want some lore. They're, well, pre-Eldar civilization, well, pre-fall, still running through their society. So those are pretty cool models as well, looking at all those raptors like thingies. The box comes with a few orcs, no new skulls there, but yeah, pretty cool looking set. But not getting into Kill Team. Just saying, sorry about it. But yeah, that's it for the reveal. So oh, something else that I did have right, no Underworlds announcement. Sad panda, but well, that's a discussion I've been having since like, I think it's April. I posted my first doom and gloom idea that I have about it, and quite a while in front of that, the expansion that will be coming with the magic die. So you can check out those videos by scrolling through my video playlist. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and well, hopefully I'll see you again on the next prediction video when there's the next event, and I will have it mostly wrong again, but I keep persisting. You never know when I have something right. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. For watching this video, and if you want to support me, check out the link tree above for all my channels, so you can have a look there, or my affiliate links. So there's a little kickback to the channel for more content, and if you really like, you can always buy me a coffee. Thanks, and bye bye.